welcome to Passing the Torch, an online Bible study with your host and teacher, Bob Clark, that's me. And what I'm going to go through in this recording is a summary of the lessons that I'm going to teach in Christianity. Is it real? So, multiple millions or billions even have accepted Jesus as Lord, Savior, and Redeemer over the last 2,000 years. But is it superstition? Is it mythology, backwards thinking, wishful thinking, the result of religious or other leaders trying to control the masses? All these things have been suggested. Or is it possible that it's real? Is Christianity just one of the many ways to heaven or to God? Okay, so there's going to be some limitations on this discussion. There have been a lot of debates, a lot of books written over the years about Christian apologetics, that is, proving the existence of God and the validity of the Bible and such as that. This is going to be much more of a high-level discussion, and to try to keep it to a few lessons, because we could go on and on and on. It's more of not trying to prove beyond doubt, but using logic to prove reasons why Christians believe in Jesus. Why do we believe the way we believe? So what do we mean by Christianity? This is an important point as I'm go through this. So according to Merriam-Webster, the definition of Christianity starts off with the religion derived from Jesus Christ based on the Bible, and it goes on from there. But that word religion is not the definition I'm looking for. My definition of Christianity, or being a Christian, is beginning and maintaining a relationship, hopefully leading to true fellowship with God, the Creator of all things, by accepting redemption, that is the payment for our sin, by the sacrificial crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus, the Son of God, who is a part of God, according to the teachings of the Bible. So it's this relationship that is Christianity. It is not religion, but the relationship, as I said. Now, don't be confused. Everything that bears the name Christianity is not Christian. So I'm thinking of the Crusades, Inquisition, a lot of other things. So what are we going to cover in these set of lessons? First thing is, but aren't all religions the same? Or at least, aren't all religions equal? Isn't my truth just as valid as your truth? A large reason for the confusion is that in many churches, the focus is on doing good instead of believing the gospel of grace that Jesus and Paul preached and the rest of the disciples. So we're going to talk about, aren't all religions the same? But if God were real, wouldn't he do something big in the world and maybe appear on TV for all of us to see so we would know for sure that he exists? Well, but some would say he did do something big. And in a time with a lot fewer conveniences than he would have if he were to come now, right? So, next we're going to cover, but what is not real? If you're going to understand what is real, it helps to know what is not real. So there's many false teachings and beliefs in the world. Everybody can agree with that, I think. Probably the biggest and most prevalent of those beliefs is that you can be good enough to earn your way to heaven. There is nothing you could ever do to earn your way into heaven. We'll talk about that and other false ideas that pervade our society. Then we'll talk about what is real. After we talk about what is not real, what is real? What is real is that we can have that relationship that I just told you about with God. We'll go more into depth than that when we get to this set of lessons. And then we're going to get into what is normally called Christian apologetics. But from a little bit different perspective from most of them. Some of them will cover the same things. So we're going to look at historical, prophetic, eyewitnesses. If you want to go into the full depth, if you will, of the theological discussions, I'm going to provide a list of books that you can go and look at. That'll be in lesson 1. Rather, what I am going to do is this historical and prophetic evidence and even eyewitness accounts, just as if it was in a courtroom. Again, as I said earlier, not providing proof beyond doubt, but using logic to provide reasons for our fundamental beliefs in Jesus. So come and join us in this series of lessons for looking at Christianity. Is it real? And we'll see you later on Passing the Torch. So long.